it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like I put myself in someone else's shoe. Like, of course, your dream guy, he's not going to be a bum, right? Our dream guys are like this man, this high value man, have work, ambition, and all of that. And you don't want to come to somebody with like a ran through past and everything. And then another side of me is like, yo, you're worrying about my promiscuity. Like, is my pussy tight? Is it clean? Like, what you worrying about that for? So it's just like an internal fight. But I think that overall, just with my mindset and how I'm carrying myself, I would say that no, because your dream guy is not a bum. This is a high value man. Like, I don't feel like somebody should accept your past flaws and all that.
All right. And you had something. I saw you raise.
So you want a guy who doesn't understand you?
Well, could she go first real quick? And then,
no,
and then we'll definitely...
I just am confused because if you don't want somebody that's going to forgive you for your past, how are they going to accept your future? Like, for me, it's like, I have done a lot of shit wrong. I'm not proud of everything that I've done in my life, but who I am today is completely different. And so if everyone judged me based on all my past incidences, I would have no friends.
Okay.
Like,
God damn.
like I'm a bitch, and I'll admit it, and that's fine for me because I understand myself.
What's
and
your
I've
sign?
learned I'm a Taurus. I'm a
Oh God,
Taurus.
here we go.
So
Can we go around saying who assigned we are?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
sure.
Please help
Okay,
us.
go.
Guys, I want all of you to really pay attention to this fucking podcast and what's going on here. Like, no, real talk, because I've been taking a lot of notes here.
What are your notes?
Don't worry, I'm gonna talk about it here in a second. But I've been listening very closely to each of the ladies' answers. Go ahead. What are your signs? Go ahead. Feel free.
I'm a Cancer.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sag.
Sag.
Sag gang all day.
I'm a Gemini, and don't even start.
I fucks with Geminis though.
Right.
I'm a Taurus.
I love Taurus.
So would it be okay? Go ahead.
They're gonna chew us out for using our signs as our way of thinking. But whatever.
Who
They asked the
cares?
question.
Who
I'm a Libra.
cares?
I'm a Libra.
You guys brought it up.
Well,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
Cancer, Taurus are like
Yeah.
this. Yes.
A question for you. So you mentioned
Right.
your well, she asked your sign. You mentioned your sign. Would you say that your sign is the reason why you might have done the things you did in the past?
Well, okay, can I answer that?
I already
I didn't
knew.
say your sign. What's your
For
sign?
Okay.
me,
Mhm.
I don't know that I would blame it on my sign. I would blame it on my upbringing because I think that with every sign, everyone has different experiences, but it definitely like honed into what they said I was about.
Okay.
Definitely came
So it played a
true.
part.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
okay. And then you had didn't you have something?
Me.
Oh yeah, I just was kind of confused. Like, so you basically want a man who doesn't understand you, who won't accept you. How does that even work? If you want to live and grow with a man who doesn't understand you.
I think what she was saying is like the man doesn't have to fully he doesn't have to accept you if he doesn't want to.
Right.
You know, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to.
Right.
And then that's where what I said is like, okay, if he's the one, he will accept you. You know, we're gonna go through so many people that are not fully gonna understand who we are, what happened to us, are gonna judge us. But if that person is for you, then they're gonna accept you. You know.
Are we
But-
back on that? So back on that, like, so you have men and women from different social statuses that get together, and a lot of times that doesn't work because where they come from doesn't match up to where they want to go, type thing. You know what I'm saying? So that comes into play as well, and it's really hard because like you find somebody that you think is compatible, but they haven't had the same life experiences as you. And that also comes into play, like your finances and how hard you hustle, and also your background. I think that all comes into play. And I don't think anything should ever be canceled out. It's what you can handle from that person and how they progress themselves with you or without you.
All right. So we're gonna kill. I'm gonna give my take on this here in a second. We're gonna kill the Twitch stream. So if you guys want, go on Fresh and Fit right now on YouTube, and then Twitch stream coming down. Twitch stream. I got a lot to talk about on this, so come over to YouTube right now
for the full rant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it a rant. I'm just gonna make it an inquisitive discussion here. So
wait, hold on. Grab your popcorn, your Takis, because this shit gonna be
It's going down.
No.
Nope.
This
Okay.
shit gonna
No.
be good.
So
Tomorrow.
yeah. So there's no vaping in the studio, but
No, I said outside.
No,
no.
we do a lot.
So anyway, so here's the thing, because I was listening very closely to what you guys were saying and see how the same respect is not brought at all. But I asked all of you guys, would you accept a man that doesn't have a future? And most of you guys said no. It was a very quick no, as a matter of fact. Okay, a man that didn't necessarily want to grow. He's doing enough, but he doesn't want to grow. And you guys were like, no, because I want to grow.
What's wrong with that?
Can
But
I
wait, but
finish?
that.
And I'm
Hold on.
gonna.
Okay, can I say?
He's getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Just let me finish this, because I'll let y'all talk, and I wanted to make sure everyone gets their piece out before. Does anyone have anything else to say before I get into this?
Say your piece.
Let
We're
the man
waiting.
You had
talk.
something?
You said.
This is all gonna make sense here in a second.
Okay. You said we were quick to say no.
Yes.
Right? Because he's been comfortable, but we're talking about the now, what he's doing now.
Okay.
You know,
That's gonna
not-
be answered here in a
okay.
second. Anyone else have anything they want to say before I get into this?
Go ahead, Myron, please.
All right. So when I asked you guys, would you accept a man that doesn't have a future? He's comfortable where he's at. You guys all were saying no. Some of you have done it before and said, I'm not doing it again. You're doing it right now, and the relationship is in shambles. So clearly it doesn't work. I'm not being an asshole. It's the truth. And I've always said this: men lead, women follow. Women are not ever put in a position where they're going to support a man. And that's fine. It's a biological reality. Men and women are different. A man can provision for a woman long term, but a woman cannot provision for a man long term. And if she does do it, it's always a matter of time until she says, fuck this shit, I'm out, I'm going to go find another guy. However, when I switched it back and I asked you guys, should a man accept you with a past? All of you said, yes, it's a compromise. He should. The past is the past. And I'm here to tell you guys, here's the uncomfortable reality. Women want a man with a future. Men want a woman that does not have a past. And that's the cold, hard reality of the genders. Okay? No man ever wants to walk into a room and have people laugh at him because of his woman's past. Now, if you are going to have a past, especially if that past came with making fast money, what do I always say? Fast money comes with slow problems. And those slow problems are going to haunt you for the rest of your life to a degree. You might not qualify now for your dream man because you made decisions in the past that disqualified you from employment with that man. If I want to work for the FBI, I cannot sell drugs or do crimes or anything else like that. And they're going to put me on a polygraph. They're going to do a thorough background check. If they find any of this stuff out, I'm disqualified as an applicant. They hire less than 1% of candidates that apply for the job. A high value man is no different. He is going to hire less than half of 1% that want to apply for the job. And what's the hiring? Your a last name, a title, a home and children, and a family. That's what all of you are competing for. Whether you want to accept it right now or not, deep down, we all know a big predicator on a female's happiness is a family and children, which is why Selena's kind of realizing this now. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's biological. It's natural.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, wanting a family. Women don't get the same satisfaction from making money and being successful that men do because we have a longer clock. We can make the money, get married at fucking 50. It don't matter. We can bust nuts till we die and have children till we die. You guys can't, though. You got a fucking clock. So my thing is this. Do what you want in your youth. Make your money however you want to make it. But understand this. A man does not have to accept you based off your past, and he shouldn't have to. When a man busts his ass to cut into the top 1% of man, he should not accept a woman that hasn't taken the same type of, how do I say this? Persistence on maintaining a certain image. That guy worked his ass off to get to that point. This woman needs to work her ass off to stay at that point. AKA what? The man creates the value, the woman preserves her value. And then they come together. That's the way the world has worked since the beginning of time. This is why virgins always get respected, while virgin men get made fun of, and promiscuous women get made fun of, while promiscuous men get respected. See how it's a complete opposite? That's just how it is, ladies. So can you guys find a husband or whatever? Possibly. But I'll tell you this.